and sisters. Today's reading is from the book of Job, chapter 34. In our lives, there comes a time when we look around and say, Lord, I've done my best, so why am I suffering? Why does life feel unfair? That's how Job felt. He was a righteous man who lost everything: his health, his family, his peace. In pain, he began to question God's justice. Then Elihu, a young man full of spiritual wisdom, stood up and said something powerful in Job 34 verse 10. So listen to me, you man of understanding. Far be it from God to do evil, from the Almighty to do wrong. What Elihu was saying here is, God does not make mistakes. He doesn't act out of anger or injustice. Even when we can't understand what's happening, His heart remains pure and His ways are right. Elihu continues in Job 34 verse 12. It is unthinkable that God would do wrong, that the Almighty would pervert justice. Let that truth sink deep in your spirit. God's justice is unshakable. People may be unfair, life may seem unfair, but God's justice is perfect and it never fails. Sometimes our pain blinds us from seeing His purpose. But brothers and sisters, what looks like punishment may actually be preparation. Your delay may be God's protection. Your suffering might be God shaping your faith, drawing you closer, teaching you trust that goes beyond understanding. Elihu goes on in Job 34 verse 15, reminding us of God's power and sovereignty. All flesh would perish together, and man would return to dust. That's a humbling truth. Without God's mercy, none of us would even stand. Every breath we take is a gift of His grace. So when life doesn't make sense, when the pain feels too heavy, hold on to this truth. Far be it from my God to do evil, because our God is not only just, He is wise, merciful, and loving. He sees the end from the beginning, and He knows how to turn our suffering into strength and our tears into testimony. So today, even in confusion, say this with faith. Lord, I trust You. I don't understand, but I know You are just. Because brothers and sisters, faith is not built when life is easy. It is built when you can't see the reason, but you still choose to believe in the righteousness of God. May God bless everybody through the reading of His Word.